How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the Black Metal Rebellion. I'm your host, Jesse Morgan, and I got a surprise in the mail waiting for me when I got home, and it was very, very nice because it was a long day of getting my taxes done and having to bring the kids with me and have them sit in like a really, really small hallway and then a very small office from about like I don't know, 7 o'clock till 9:30. It was a long ass time, and there's a lot of people being served at the tax place. We got it done, and oh, cabin fever. I am pretty much done with the public for a few days, and and even after that, we went out to get a meal because we were hungry and we were starving. So we get our meal and we sit in the back, and this loony crazy lady comes up to us and starts like interacting with the kids and being really strange, and then like complimenting my wife's hair and then talking shit about my hair, and then I'm like, okay, and then she has to sit like right behind us, and she's not on a phone, she's not on a Bluetooth, she's just talking away, and there's no one else around. Or like, what the fuck? So anyways, after a long stressful day, I got one of these in the mail. Yeah, the March Metalhead box. So fuck yeah, thank you guys for sending me this. I really appreciate it, extraordinarily so. This just made a shite day turn into a nice day. So thank you guys so much at the Metalhead box for sending me this out of the kindness of your hearts. Um, let's just dig into this thing because I cannot wait to see what we got. All right. Looks like we got some CDs and a shirt as usual. Let's start off with the first one, which is a craft CD. This is black metal band from Sweden. If this looks familiar to you, it's because I've shown this off in a previous update. So I'll be giving this away in probably my 250,000 views giveaway video sometime next week. So if you are missing out on your craft, uh, you know, collection, you don't have Void in there, maybe that'll be something you'll want to watch. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, and give your name in on and possibly win that draw. But yeah, really good album. It's the fourth full length. Before this was Fuck the Universe. Um, I got them all. I got them all. But yeah, it was a really, really good band. Kind of like the modern day Dark Throne, in my opinion. Just really, really good, straightforward black metal. Very vicious, very venomous, very hateful and angry. Um, yeah. Bring on the clouds. I want to commit murder. Succumb to sin. Lots of great tracks. So glad to get this again, but also glad to give it to one of you guys who decides to enter the draw later. Next we have a band by the name Devouring Star. This is their album Antihedron. Yeah. These guys are black metal from Finland. This is their 2017 EP. They do have a demo and a full length prior to this. The full length name is Through Lung and Heart. So definitely give all that a check out and listen. And Finland is really good for their black metal. So I can't wait to throw this on later on and check it out for sure. The last CD I got in here is another from the Toronto black metal band Thanafaxis. Now these guys aren't just black metal, they're kind of black and noise, and they're pretty unique. Like, this is probably one of the more unique black metal bands you're going to hear from Canada or even North America maybe. But this is the 2014 CD release, because before this they only had I think a tape copy, and then a little bit later on a vinyl press. But yeah, this is their first CD release of this, so that's cool that I got their kind of self-titled demo EP. just black. There's no spot gloss or anything. It's just pure black. And then on the inside, probably just some lyrics. I'm going to pop this open quickly. Yeah, some song titles and lyrics. But yes, probably pretty raw, crazy stuff. Now all I need to get is their Sacred White Noise album, and I'll have all their stuff. Because I got the other EP that came out fairly recently in the last, not the last box, but the box before that, I believe. So yeah, great Black and Noise project from Toronto, Fantafaxis. And holy shit, man, this is sick. This shirt, oh yeah, Horna, fuck yeah, Horna is awesome. I've got their EP, Pension something or other. Hold on, I'll take a look here. Wow. Can't quite see it right now, but yeah, I got their EP, well, one of their EPs, they got tons of them. And then I got their first album, unless you count Hit Attorney as the first album. These guys have tons of releases, though. Shake that out. Oh yeah, very, very nice. Super sick fucking design on this shirt. I'll be gladly wearing that, and I'm stoked that the team got me this package, because man, as such a huge fan of Horna, if I had seen this package go out and see everyone get a Horna shirt, I would have been like, oh no. Oh man, that would have been quite disappointing on my house. So I'm really glad they decided to send me one. Super sick of them to do so. Really appreciate that. But yeah, Horna's from Finland, if you don't know. They've been going since about '94. They've got 9 albums, and like I said, unless you count Hit Attorney, that demo, as an album, but yeah. Alright, next thing we got looks like an umbrella. And I'm not going to open it up, but I do see a design here. I'll probably try and at least show off the design. Hold on. As best as I'm going to get it. But, yeah, it looks like it says Rain in Blood, which is clearly a Slayer reference. I'm not a big fan of Slayer, but the Rain in Blood album was probably their best release. People tell me the earlier stuff was probably better, but I haven't really listened to it. I'm not a big fan of Tom Arai's vocals. Kerry King's guitaring is pretty decent. The new album, Repentless, I think, just seems like recycled garbage, just to me. Like, but honestly, this is cool, because we're going to get the rainy weather really soon here in Canada, and the wife would probably enjoy having an umbrella, so there we go. I'll probably give that to her. I'm not going to be able to stick that back in there. Looks like we also got a Slayer pin, but it's a cassette in the shape of a pin, or a pin in the shape of a cassette. What's also nice about this is got the 2 locking back pin parts there. And you know what, even though I'm not really the biggest Slayer fan, I'll probably stick this on my vest anyways, just because I am a fan of cassettes, and that's just really too cool to not, you know, keep. So, you know, I mean, it's also an exclusive to the Metalhead box probably too, so you're probably not going to be able to get this anywhere else. But yeah, that's pretty cool, even though it is a band that I'm not really the biggest fan of, but I still love the design, still think that's really cool cassette thing. So yeah, that's really cool. And for the people that love Slayer, this box is going to be right up your alley, so fuck yeah. And the last thing we got seems to be another signed card of the vocalist from Atheist. An Atheist is kind of like a thrashy, an old school thrashy death metal band. Some progressive elements in there. I think they also have some jazzy type elements here and there uh, from the U.S. And they've got about 4 full-length albums. Definitely recommend checking them out if you're into the old school kind of thrash or death sound. I'm gonna have to re-look them up because I think the last time I listened to anything with Atheist in it was about 2 years ago. So thank you, Metalhead Box, for inspiring me to go check these guys out again. Really cool that Kelly Schaefer, the vocals and guitar from the band, signed this. Really neat. I'm digging it, that's for sure. And I love that logo, actually. Like, that's a pretty cool logo. It's not too spiky or brutal or crazy or spider webby or, blood drippy. But it's still a pretty neat logo considering the era. It's very thrashy looking, not so much death looking, but yeah. All in all, this box was, to me, a 9 out of 10. The only thing that I might have a gripe with is the Slayer related stuff, but that's just a personal thing. If I was into Slayer, having a Slayer umbrella and a pin would be amazing. So yeah, I'm still going to give it a good 9 out of 10. Really, really good box. Maybe a patch would have been cool too, but the pin, I guess the pin would be the replacement item of where a patch might have been. But yeah, wow. Super stoked to get the CD reissue of the Antifaxis demo EP. Yeah, not too much to say about these guys either. Like the 3 members that are in this band want to remain anonymous. So, but definitely check them out. It's on Dark Descent. If you like Dark Descent stuff, maybe that'll convince you to go check it out. Really, really want to dig into this tomorrow sometime. The Devouring Star Antihedron or EP, and then the Craft Void, which once again I'll be doing a giveaway for next week, and for the 250,000 views that y'all have gotten me up to, so that's pretty sick. And this is a really, really good band, so definitely do yourself a favor and check them out. And I'm definitely gonna be cherishing this Horna shirt. I've been wanting one for as long as I've heard the band, and the logo is just fucking cool. And I do also have the Horna back patch on the back of this vest here, so as you can see, a little bit of a fan of them, just a scotch of a fan. But yeah, wow, great box, lots of good bands in it, lots of good items in it. Highly recommend you go get yourself one, save up your pennies. I believe it's $39 US plus shipping to wherever you are for the regular box. There's also a smaller box with a little bit less items in it for I think about 25 bucks, maybe not, I'm not sure. But they do have options. They got small boxes, these regular size boxes, vinyl boxes. You can purchase individual items if you see some stuff from boxes that you've liked. If they have any left over, just message the page or message the site. I will have all the links in the description box below, as well as maybe a link or two to some of these bands to check out. Yeah, really, really good box. You can also choose from death metal, thrash metal, black metal, doom, what have you. They do have a little click box in the drop-down list of things, or you can just select all if you're into like all kinds of music and not just like black metal or death metal. They will give you a variety of items, and this box is really, really cool because if you're just getting into metal, like if you're like a young dude like 12, 13 or whatever, or if you're a chick who wants to dip their toes into metal, this is a really good box to get you started, get your collection going, and see some really cool underground stuff, and as well as some merch from maybe more well-known bands that you might know of and have heard of too. So good for veterans of the genres and music listeners, and good for entry-level listeners to metal too. So it's got you covered one way or the other. Really recommend the box. Once again, 9 out of 10. Thank you guys again for showing it to or shipping it to me, and probably the best thing about today, really. So, for glory, for rebellion, Slimerella out. Get yourself a box.